Good day all, welcome back to Cruisin Classics YouTube channel. Today we have for you a 1985 Ford X-150 XLT Lariat. And it is one awesome looking pickup truck. To make it even sweeter, just a hair over 26,000 actual miles on this really loaded beauty. Check it out. Original dark canyon red paint in excellent quality condition. Looks very, very nice and has some super tasteful pinstriping in gold and black. And as you can see, that is painted pinstriping on there. We actually believe that might be a dealer done pinstriping job from back in '85 that has weathered the test of time. It really looks nice on the truck, really sets everything off. Up front you have what they call that bullnose grill on there. Bright chrome wrapping all the way around the headlights, turn signals, brilliant chrome bumper with bumperettes and black rub guard. In mirror-like finish. Beautiful Ford blue oval in the center. And as you saw a moment ago, a vertical hood ornament. Looks really sweet. Up high, we've got clearance lights on top, so somebody did buy the light package that went with this XLT. And we've got beautiful trim elements and things to look at all over here. We've got wheel lip molding, nice body side molding with the black background and the chrome filler. F-150 XLT badging with a nice little pinstripe swoop up here on the fender. Bright trim on the windshield, a bright air deflector on both of the doors, swing away tow mirrors, bright door handles. We've got door edge guards. There's some nice Lariat badging, again with tasteful pinstripes, really adding to it all. On the side here in the rear, we've got a style side bed, complete with chrome bed rails and this really nice vinyl cover for it. We've got two gas tanks. The front one here is the auxiliary tank, and the rear one back here is the main. Wheel and tire treatment looks nice. What we've got is chrome, aluminum or polished aluminum wheels, 5 slots. They look kind of like a rally theme there. You can see we've got locking hubs up front, BF Goodrich all-terrain TAs on there, looking sharp. And along with this truck comes the original set of argent painted steel wheels from factory, also wrapped in BF Goodrich all-terrain tires, slightly smaller than these. And you can find those in the photos section of our listing, and you will see that we actually sat them right beside the other wheels so you can get an idea how they're going to look on the truck. So you've got a choice of 2 different wheel tire treatments for them. The originals have center caps and beauty rings. There are no center caps on the rears of these wheels here. As we move around to the rear, you'll see we've got wraparound tail lights, really cool. Another gleaming bumper, this time with a diamond plate top, black rub guard, little center step. And on the tailgate, this really nice brushed aluminum band. And beneath it, a nice reflective band too, with Ford logo in big bold capital letters. Now I have unsnapped the back of the top here, so that I can open the tailgate and show you what's inside. It does have a thick black rubber mat, and it also has one affixed to the tailgate here, keeping everything looking nice. We have a full set, well, a set of black rubber floor mats for inside. Here's a nice little extra. Steps. These would be handy, especially if you've got a gal you're going to be driving with in this truck. It is pretty high up. It's got a lift on it, so it takes a little bit of doing to get up into it. Those would be super helpful. Some extra parts hanging out in a box here. lug nuts, bunches and bunches of lug nuts, some other parts, don't know what they go to. And the brown box back there, there is part of the jack and speaker covers and a couple of side panels from inside the car that were replaced over time. Apparently somebody wanted better speakers and went ahead and put new covers on them too when they did it. So looks real nice back there. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the tailgate. There we are. And this snaps down nice and easy over the back. The only difference between the passenger side of this beautiful F-150 and the driver's side is that we don't have gas fills on this side. Instead, we have a couple of dual chrome tips for the exhaust. It is not a true dual exhaust. There is one muffler from which two tubes come out, and these chrome tips are fitted onto those. Beautiful looking truck. It really just speaks for itself. It's hard to find a Lariat XLT in general, but to find one in this kind of condition, wow. Just wow. And again, 26,017 actual miles on it. It has been lifted with a Tough Country easy ride system and lift kit. And you can see down under here, suspension changes have been made. And although we're going to show you some real nice undercarriage pictures in the photo array, I'm going to slide down here on my back real quick and just show you just how clean it is underneath this truck. It is gorgeous under here. Nobody has been off-roading in this truck. No doubt about it. Well, now that I'm up off the floor and we're back up front, I'm going to pause briefly. I'm going to get this hood open. We'll hop up and take a look, and then we'll go inside. And here we are under the hood of the 1985 Ford F-150 XLT Lariat. And it is a bone stock looking engine bay in here. Clean, tidy, organized, and everything looks pretty doggone original. You can see the call out here, and it is a 5.8 liter, 351 cubic inch high output V8. Topped off with a 4-barrel carburetor, factory heads, factory valve covers and intake. Everything's pretty much factory basic here. You'll see we've got some nice extras. We've got power brakes. That's disc drum combo, disc front, drum rear. We've got power steering. And I don't know if I can get far enough down to show you the fill, but it is power steering. We've got a nice AC compressor here, works like a champ, pumps out nice chilly air conditioning. And we've got hot heat in here too with a strong fan. So power steering, power brakes, air conditioning, and it does have block heaters for the main block. Where is it? Right down here. There's the plug on this side of the engine. And on the other side, it actually goes down and comes out underneath the bumper. You can kind of grab it down underneath here and plug it in. So block heater for the winter time. This big V8 is mated up to a C6 3-speed automatic transmission. And we've got 4-wheel drive, courtesy of a dual range transfer case down underneath. So freeway friendly, you can tow things with it, you can get around in the snow. It is a 4x4 all the way. Now that we've peeked up front at the engine, let's go take a look at the interior, and it does not disappoint either, I guarantee you that. As we open the driver's door, courtesy lights pop on underneath the dash, and the cab light does as well, and oh man, look at that seat. First, we'll talk about the door cards, though. Full-size door cards. Again, this is a luxury truck. In 1985, they had not really started outfitting pickups for luxury the way they do now. But in 85, this was as nice as it got. Bright trim, velour, vinyl, carpet, a map pocket, power locks, power mirrors, speaker in the door, vent windows. I mean, it is nice. Really nice door cards for a pickup for 1985. And the rest of the interior continues on that same luxurious theme. Nice looking factory carpet, real inviting, stain free, and this knitted vinyl bench. Really cool. And by knitted vinyl, you can see what I'm talking about here. It's really, really cool. No stains, no rips, tears, cracks, any of that. It looks fantastic. And a nice design too. Seat belts for 2 passengers in here. Let me hop up inside. And again, luxury is the name of the game in this pickup. You can see the passenger door card looks just as nice as the driver's. You've got shoulder safety restraint belts, a nice tight felt headliner, a sliding rear window from factory. Driver's treated this real nice wheel here. It's got cruise control on it at your fingertips, a wood grain inlay, 2-spoke, horn works. Whoop. There we go. And it is a tilt column, and the tilt mechanism is the same as the turn signal. You just have to move it forward to use the tilt function. You can see we've got the full instrumentation cluster here, also with a wood grain bezel, 85-mile-an-hour speedometer. There's that odometer, 26,017 actual miles. It's got a tach, even though it's an automatic. You can see our shift indicator for the 3-speed automatic there. And working quad gauges. Battery, temperature, oil, and fuel all work as they should. On the left, in the lower portion, you've got controls for the lights and the working wipers. And on the other side, just a little cubby, big enough to throw a little cell phone or a wallet or an extra set of keys or something. In the center of the dash, we've got a digital clock, gives you date, time, and then another wood grain inlay around the stereo and the HVAC controls. The stereo is a factory Ford unit, AM, FM, cassette. It sounds really good. I haven't tried the cassette function, but the radio works really well. And down low, controls for the heating and ventilation and air conditioning, all of which work just as they should. And on the right side of that, you'll see fuel, front and rear. That's our switch to move in between those 2 gas tanks. Very bottom of the dash here, an ashtray. And on the passenger side, and this is pretty doggone cool. I'll pull this out and take a quick look at it. You can see you got a courtesy lightning glove box as well. On a truck so nice, that's not a surprise. Now, information that's in this little packet here. We've got an original window sticker. I want to unfold this because I really do want you to see it. Very, very cool. And all the other cool new stuff that would come along with it. Your warranty information, a 4-wheeling with Ford guide, a maintenance schedule and log, Firestone tire maintenance, all kinds of just cool little stuff in here. Extras from when the car was new. This is the Super Seal certificate from some sort of rust proofing they were doing back in that period of time. And here in the owner's guide, you'll find that we have the original Protecto plate for the truck as well. This was from Tough Country, just a little hang tag when they did the suspension. A nice little grouping of extras with the car, especially that owner's manual and the original Windows sticker. Nice extras. I'll put those back in the glove box and for safekeeping. Down on the floor, this is our shifter for the 4-wheel drive. 4-wheel drive works just as it should. And like I mentioned before, column shift for the standard automatic transmission. Now I'm going to shut the door because the buzzer does work on this truck, and it'll start buzzing at me the second I put the key in there. All right, key in. It is a carbureted vehicle, so I'm going to give it a couple of kicks and turn it over. Nice cold start. We'll see here, temperature is all the way down at the bottom. Choke kicked in, tach jumped up to 1.5. It's a cold day here, so it might take a few minutes for this to tone itself down. In the meantime, I'll show you if the lights do work. And I'll pop outside at this point. I want to show you all the lights. And back in the back, we've got a series of 5 lights down between the bumper and the tailgate. So a great look from behind, really well lit up. All right, I'll show you the windows here, work as they should. Driver's window up, driver's window down. Passenger window is currently up. We'll put it down and we'll put it back up again. Nice, fast, works as it should. There we go. That's much better. I'll show you the wipers work. Wipers do just what they should. Stereo. Works and sounds good. And here we'll flip on the AC for a moment. Whoop, wrong one. It's not the top one, it's that bottom one there. You can hear the compressor kick on, you can feel the RPMs drop. And it is already getting cold. It is no joke, that air conditioning. I'll show you that the switch does work here between the gas tanks. Right now we're on the rear tank and we've got about just over a quarter tank. I'm going to flip it to the front tank, which is pretty empty, and you'll see it start falling. It'll take a minute to get all the way down there near empty where it shows it. But you can see it's still heading down, heading down. So that switch does work indeed. I'm going to switch it back to the rear tank. You'll see it's going to go back up now. Lots of times those switches don't work. This one does just what it's supposed to do. What a nice truck. 26,000 actual miles, loaded to the hilt, 4-wheel drive, high output V8, gorgeous interior, beautiful pinstriping, bed cover, bed mat. Where do the extras stop on this awesome 85 XLT Lariat? Let's go give a listen to that twin exhaust over here. Folks, if you've got any questions at all about this 1985 low mileage Ford F-150 XLT Lariat, give us a call. Here in Columbus, Ohio, our number at Cruisin Classics is 614-276-7355. We're here to help with any questions you got about this vehicle or any other. We can help you get financing. We got plenty of companies that deal with loans on classic cars. We can help you get hooked up with a shipper who can take it from our garage to your garage in an enclosed carrier. Again, give us a call here at Cruisin Classics in Columbus. We're at 614-276-7355, and we've got this super cool 26,000 mile 4x4 Ford F-150 XLT Lariat. Give us a call today. We appreciate you viewing us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back again tomorrow with something else cool.